Hello, Connective. Have the Getting Into the Vortex deck again this morning. One card from the Getting Into the Vortex. One card to talk about today. Ooh, one almost came out. Let's see if we get one to come out. Ooh, another one almost came out. Jumped out, jumped back in. One card. Oop. What have we got? My relationships will change when my vibration changes. This card's come out before. You are living in the time when fewer people will attempt the impossible task of pushing the unwanted far enough away that they will be left with only that which is wanted. It is the time when more people will come to the realization that what they have been seeking is not a change in the behavior of others or in the world outside of them over which they have no control, but instead an understanding of their own vibrational relationship with Source over which they have complete control. So it is true, when we kind of walk around in a certain state, we attract people in that state, and with it comes the relationships of people that are in that certain state. So if you're in a low vibrational state, and you're gonna attract people that are in a low vibrational state. You're not gonna attract people that are in a high vibrational state. They're not gonna be attracted to you. They're not gonna want to have conversations with you. So you're gonna attract people in a low vibrational state, and then you're gonna have these low vibrational relationships that are gonna cause you to want to be more low vibrational, because when you think about things, when you look at things, you're gonna think of them in the terms of the way that you're experiencing them. So that's what perpetuates it. That's why it's so hard sometimes for people when they, try to say, this is kind of an extreme example, but, when they try to quit doing drugs, they know that they can't be around their friends, their old friends. They know damn well they can't go to the old neighborhood. They know that if they want to change, they want to, do something different, they're going to have to move. They don't have to have any kind of relationships, but I guarantee that if they move and meet new people, those people won't be of such a low vibration if you're not into what you're trying to get out of. People know. They know the minute they go back, there starts that low vibes. It's not just about the drugs they don't want to do, or the people they don't want to hang out with, or the things that they don't want to happen when they're hanging out with these people. It's really about the fact that anything can happen because they're in a lower vibrational state. Conversely, when you're in a high vibrational state and you meet people that are of high vibration, it always brings something new to the table. All the new stuff that comes isn't like tragedy and trauma. You know what I mean? It's like happy surprises. Pleasantries, another reason to be happy, another reason to appreciate that relationship, because you're bringing more of it. So, a lot of times, I hate to say it, but when you're in a lower state, the first thing you want to try to do is just be happy. That's like that. I know sometimes that seems like the hardest thing, but the biggest mistake that everybody makes is they say, well, I'll be happy when this happens. I'll be happy when that happens. What does this card say? My relationships will change when my vibration changes. I'll be happy when my relationships change. It doesn't work that way. If you're happy, your relationships will change. I know that a lot of people that, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Well, if you would believe it, then you will see it. So it's one of those things where you can just decide, I promise you. If you want to change your vibration, you can just decide that you don't want to be in that state anymore. That you can be in a higher state if you want. You can at least be in a state of hope, rather than in a state of fear. Or you can at least be in a state of contentment rather than a state of anger. There's so many different states that you can choose from to change your vibration so that your relationships change. So think about that until we meet again.